Hey guys, I am starting the Ring of Honor wrestling review on my YouTube page. I know I'm many episodes back, but you're gonna just have to hang on with me for a while. So today I'm gonna review episode number 1, which first aired on September 24th, 2011. It starts with Kevin Kelly in the ring as he tells the fans about tonight's main event, which is the Kings of Wrestling challenging wrestling's greatest tag team for the Ring of Honor tag team titles. Then he introduces the color man, the color commentator for Ring of Honor, and it's none other than Nigel McGuinness. So after he cuts a quick promo, we go to pre-recorded interviews from Future Shock, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, and the Bravado brothers, Harlem and Lancelot. And the Bravados mentioned that the last time these two teams met, Lancelot ended up with a concussion. So both teams come out to the ring for this match, and this is a good match. This is a good tag team match. You want to show people who are new to the Ring of Honor product what your tag team division is about. And, pardon me. You have two up-and-coming tag teams at this time with Cole and O'Reilly along with the Bravados. And it was a very good back-and-forth match. I really liked the last couple minutes of the match where everybody seemed to get their moves in, especially O'Reilly and Cole, who hit their finishing move, which is called Ride the Lightning. It's a combo move of one guy up on the shoulders in a fireman's carry position. He gets kicked, puts down, and then sort of like a clothesline and then a clip at the same time, sort of like a high-low type maneuver. And Cole and O'Reilly get the whip. So when we come back, Kevin Kelly gives us a recap of the Best in the World 2011 show for those who, like I said, are new to the Ring of Honor fans, and for those who are current Ring of Honor fans who may have missed some of the highlights of that event in New York City. So after another commercial break, we go into a segment called Inside ROH, where the topics this week first are the Code of Honor, where Jim Cornette basically talks about saying how even though it's not forced, it's sort of a unwritten rule by the guys in the back to, shake hands before and after every match, and the guys who don't hold their end in the Code of Honor are more likely to be hated. Then Kevin Kelly talks about the main event for next episode, which is El Generico defending the TV title against Jay Lethal. We get an interview from Jay Lethal saying how in another promotion for 6 years he was another person. When he came back to Ring of Honor, he felt like he was himself. So, Nigel McGuinness is with a fan, and he asks the fan who he thinks is going to win the main event between the Kings of Wrestling and wrestling's greatest tag team, and he says that the champs will stay the champs. So, after both teams come out, we get an introduction. We go to another break, but we do come back for the start of the match. And this is a very good way to have your first main event on television with a tag team title defense. And I'll get to why I really enjoyed this whole episode. Benjamin and Hoss get the advantage early on, and then the Kings of Wrestling take over, and they really do a good job of it. And one thing that I enjoyed about this match was the fact that neither Shane Hagedorn nor Sarah Del Rey got involved in the match, even though they were outside. At one point, after they had gone to one more commercial break, they showed some highlights of what had happened during the break, mainly with Benjamin. He tried to splash and hit the ring post, and he tried to tag Hoss, but couldn't do it. And, some very good stuff that we missed during the break. So we come back towards the end of the match. Both teams are just fighting it out. And here's how the end of the match goes. Hero and Castagnoli attempt the KRS-1 on Haas. Benjamin comes in, stops that. Claudio gets knocked out of the ring. And then Haas and Benjamin hit their finishing move, which is called Wrestling's Greatest Finisher, or the Heart Attack from the old Heart Foundation days, on Chris Hero. 1, 2, 3. Haas and Benjamin win, stay the tag team champions. And that is episode number 1 of Ring of Honor. So what did I think about it? Well, they could have gone a lot of different ways with this first episode, but I really like the fact that they focused on the tag team division, which really for a long time, and I've said this many, many times, has been the core, has been the heart and soul of Ring of Honor, is their tag team division. And I really like the fact that they focused their 2 matches this week on tag team wrestling. Even though, yeah, you could have had the Briscoe brothers on there or another tag team, I liked that they had 2 young teams in one match, and the other match being the tag team title match. I thought they did a very good job informing the fans of what had happened in the past prior to this first episode, explaining the Code of Honor a little bit, getting a little bit in-depth with Jay Lethal, and really just good matches all around. And I like the fact that Nigel is the color man. He really adds a lot of detail into the matches, and going on in the future, we will see that. So in the next episode of Ring of Honor Wrestling, it is El Generico defending the Ring of Honor TV title against Jay Lethal. Hope you guys enjoyed this first review of Ring of Honor Wrestling.